Doug Bowser, CEO of Nintendo, dies of a heart attack at age 57. Yikes.
No way.
Yeah, no, I'm reading it right now.
There's no way Doug Bowser's dead.
I'm seeing it from TMZ now reporting Doug Bowser has died of a heart attack at age 57. So
You're lying.
no, I'm not.
No
I'm
way.
not lying. You can look it up right now. It's true. Yeah, he brought a lot of great things to Nintendo. Basically all of the things that we didn't like. So that's cool, I guess. Great job, Doug.
Are you recording? Because I haven't been recording.
Oh, well.
It's just going to be you talking to yourself. Yeah, Doug Bowser's dead.
Yeah, Doug Bowser died.
Yeah, Doug Bowser's totally dead. Yeah, I know. I didn't know you started recording, so I didn't fully process that.
Oh, I was just warming up a little bit.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Schauce Podcast, episode 15.
Episode 15
of the podcast. We're kind of just jumping into it. Eric's kind of moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour today, so
I don't know where you got that impression.
Well, you just kind of started, and we just
a simple warm up. A simple warm up is what it was.
I guess so.
And I mean, I do have your Discord audio, so I could just start it right there. But
true.
And then there'll just be a very jarring transition from Discord audio to microphone audio.
It really doesn't sound that much different. Like,
it's
when
noticeable
you had to use
though.
it,
It's
a little noticeable. It's not like
it's not like terrible, but it's definitely noticeable, especially if you have the editor's ear like I do.
I see. So you're just a pretentious prick.
No, I have experience. It's different, I swear.
Yeah, why do people become so pretentious at shit that they're good at?
Actually, you know what? That's actually insane that you say that, because I just wrote down today a little topic of conversation that I wanted your input in.
All right.
I was watching a NASCAR race, and I was thinking of those flag wavers that like twirl the flag around in a super specific way. You know that?
They do it in a specific way?
I don't know if it's like a specific way, but it seems like when they do it, they've got like a routine set out. Like they just do it so effortlessly. I hate that shit. I hate that so much. Like, it's so annoying. Just fucking wave the flag, goddammit.
How do I get that job? They probably get paid like $200,000 a year to fucking wave a flag.
I know.
I bet it's
crazy.
Like where do you get that job? You know, there's like random jobs. Like I saw this this one guy online. His job, he designs like bowling equipment. Like, how the fuck do you get that job?
That's sick.
Where does that come from?
That's got to be like a family thing. Like you just get born into that.
Like, what experience do you need to have in order to like design bowling equipment? Like, you have, and what equipment are you designing? Because it's like
we're making new balls, new shoes.
We're reinventing the sphere.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just try to imagine a new shape. It's kind of like trying to imagine a new color. You just.
Imagine, right? He's at his drafting desk. He's like leaning over it, sweating. He's got like just like a drawing of a regular bowling ball, and he's got like this paper that you can clearly see he's erased like 60 times. He's just trying to reinvent a new ball. Fuck, I'm almost there. There's like an entire like whiteboard behind him covered in math equations.
It's like that stereotypical thing.
Yeah,
it's like an entire chalkboard.
Yeah, his oil lamp is almost depleted. His quill is almost to the end.
Yeah, his little feather is almost at its wit's end.
His inkwell is almost dry.
Like, I just want to know, how do you get like a fun? Like, that sounds like a fun job. Like, I want to know how to get that and have it pay a very handsome salary.
Yeah.
That would be wonderful.
But that whole thing was leading into like, are there any like super fucking just annoying talents that people have that just like piss you off?
Well, were you asking, or were you just saying like, were you just were you asking me that question, or were you just
it's only the two of us.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, audience. Hey, do you guys right now, as I'm recording this, can you guys tell me any annoying skills that you guys know of?
I thought you were talking to Steve. I thought you were talking to Steve.
Oh, Steve. Yeah, he's our guy. He's like our Jamie, basically.
He's our dude. He's our man. Yeah.
Our camera guy, our producer, our audio mixer. He does a lot for us. Big shout out to Steve.
Yeah, huge shout out to Steve. I hope our first employee is named Steve.
Yeah. What would be even crazier is if this Steve was Markiplier's pet. Only real ones. Only real ones get that one.
I had nothing to say there. I had no clue what you were saying. Well, I guess I have some research to do. Anyway.
Yeah. Just look up Markiplier, a pet named Steve.
I think I have a pet named Steve.
I don't appreciate when people are better at video games than I am. It makes me feel like a piece of shit.
I know, like just a completely emasculated fool.
Do you think that there's some people that are just naturally really good at video games, or do you think everyone's just it just depends on how much you've played it? I feel like I'm a believer in you can train a lot to get good at something, but there are people just genuinely people that are just born being good at really good at something.
Yeah, I think there's a middle ground. People can be born for one thing, but let's just say drawing. There's people that are born great at drawing, but anyone can draw if they just put in the work and want to do it. Anyone who says I'm not talented enough to draw is full of shit, because I'm not talented enough to draw, but I still do it anyways. And I'm better than the average bear, and you can be too. You can be better than me. You can draw these thumbnails better than I can if you just try out there, people.
It's just people don't want to put in the effort. Gen Z doesn't want to work anymore.
That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying this whole fucking time. Is Gen Z just doesn't want to do any of the work.
Gen Z does not want to work.
They don't want to try
do anything. They don't want to try or do anything.
All they want to do is watch Netflix and have sex, and it's fucking disgusting.
Which dude, that if you want to piss off an entire generation of people, just say those words to a Gen Z person. Oh my fucking god, dude, that shit
just doesn't want to try.
It makes my skin actually crawl, because
it's probably because you got all those participation awards, dude. You're just soft.
It's probably I'm just a little snowflake, little bitch.
Yeah, little liberal bitch.
Yeah,
I bet you've got an entire room just dedicated to all of your participation and gender change awards.
I think to talk about this for a second. I think the older generations don't really understand that we're not just gonna take it up the ass normally from them.
Right, old people don't. They fundamentally just do not understand how the world works today, and they just expect it because it worked the way that it did when they were younger, that it still works the same way. Back in the old day, my boss could shit in my mouth and I'd say, "Thank you, I'm doing my part." But nowadays, you're not going to take that shit.
I could just walk into an establishment and demand they give me that position, and if they don't, and I wouldn't leave until they got me that position. I'd bring my resume in, I'd hand it to them, and I'd say I want this job, and then I'd get it, and I'd make six figures.
Yeah, right? and I get paid 25 cents an hour, and then I bought my first car on my second week. Why can't this happen now? Gen Z is just so lazy. They don't want to work for their money.
I started a lemonade stand, and I bought my second house with it. It's that type of shit.
Being an ex-Republican chud, just to get political here. The viewpoint of the right wing, and that's typically where old people fall under. If you're a liberal old person, shout out for being a real one. But most old people fall under the right wing, and the way that they work, and no one would ever admit this, but it works under childlike idealism in the fashion of, well, things should be this way because that's the way that I think it should work. So let's just brute force this to work that way, when that's not how the world works. You can't just be oh, well, it used to work for me. I used to be able to pay for my house with one job that I went to 3 times a week. So if people can't do that now, they're just not working hard enough. Stop paying for Netflix, you fucking idiot, and you can buy a car. But it's just it's fucking stupid.
And like Gen Z, like I hear a lot of people saying like Gen Z doesn't do anything if they think it's like they're always like that's out of my pay grade or I'm not doing that. I don't get paid enough for this. Maybe if this might be a crazy idea, but maybe if you paid us a little more, like gave us a little bit more money in order to like actually live, because we've never like since we've become adults, we've never been able to afford anything on our own pretty much. Because of how little we're being paid and how fucking expensive everything is. Gas is $5 right now.
Yeah, gas
is $5 right now. It's absolutely insane. So like maybe we wouldn't be saying that if you gave us an actual livable wage. I think you guys are just causing the problem and then complaining about the problem that you caused. So yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Well, I'll throw in another 2 cents and we'll make it 4 cents. You see, the root cause isn't exactly boomers. The root cause is capitalism. And I'm serious about this. The reason why, the whole idea of Gen Z doesn't want to work. The reason why you wanted to work, old people of America, is because you, one, had fucking nothing else to do with your lives, but also you were heavy under the grip of like capitalism propaganda. Like the
hentai didn't even exist back then.
Yeah, there was no hentai, but also like the whole idea is like you go to work for life, and that's how you become a productive member of society. But in reality, you aren't doing anything for the world, really. I mean, like, you're making day-to-day operations go by, but you should never aspire to be a slave in a factory all day.
A fucking desk worker or a
desk worker or a fucking like McDonald's manager, a construction worker.
Saying, okay, well,
you can enjoy these jobs.
There's nothing wrong with those jobs.
But it's more of expecting for that type of thing to always be like the only thing to be considered adult. Like, the whole reason why quote unquote Gen Z doesn't want to work anymore is because we have books and the internet and people with ideas about how capitalism is wrong and how it's actually not cool to feed into this system that literally has nothing but like the worst intentions for anyone that isn't at the top. And it's like,
absolutely.
Oh, my white podcaster complains about capitalism, but like, it's a real thing, that it's a real problem and needs to like end, because
I think every generation before us, again, like I've been saying, just kind of took it up the ass with all the other generations, because that's just how it was. They just were like, baby boomers tell millennials to jump off the cliff, and they do, and then they I feel like we kind of challenge that, and they don't appreciate it.
Right,
it's why they don't like to hire us.
All of the older generations are, without even realizing it, are fighting against their entire lives being indoctrinated into the idea of America being the best, capitalism being the only institution that works. The president can do no wrong because the most powerful man on the planet, so he can do no wrong. Or things like Christianity is the bedrock of human morality, and these ideas are so firmly rooted in most Americans that now that we're finally breaking out of this disgusting rut of no progress, of literally nothing beneficial to our society. Now that the newer generation is finally, saying, hey, this is actually not okay, then these people are like, well, fuck you. You're kind of disturbing my status quo, and that's not okay.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing, and it sucks. And actually, me and my coworkers were talking about when Gen Z becomes like the main generation, like we become what boomers are now, if the world is going to be better or worse. And I don't know. I feel like it's way too early to really tell.
Yeah.
What's going to happen when we are the main governmental
I
Or
think
like we are the people that run the world.
I think certain criteria have to be met to even consider like being positive about the future. Like, first of all, just completely put the future of AI just kick that to the curb.
It needs to go away. It needs to absolutely go away. That's the first thing we need to get rid of.
Right. And another huge one is like the climate and stuff. If people don't focus on that, then we've failed. You haven't done enough, because that's literally the number one thing that we should be worried about. Another huge thing that a lot of people don't consider is factory farming should definitely get under fucking control. It's an unacceptable practice. And
factory farming?
Yeah.
What's that?
Everywhere you get your meat.
Oh, yeah.
It's a absolutely horrendous practice that if it ever ends should definitely be looked at as one of the worst things.
We should all be vegan.
No, I don't think
all be vegan.
I don't know about that, but the amount of unnecessary like waste of all kinds of meat is so astronomical that it's fucked up, and the conditions of factory farms are horrific. Just from cattle farming, the amount of methane being like greenhouse gases being put into the atmosphere is insane. Just because of just how many cows there are just burping and shitting and farting.
Rub it. You gotta rub their big gassy bellies.
Exactly. You gotta screw a little thing in there and light them on fire. But
dude, I was about to wait. Have you seen cow depressurization videos?
It's crazy. It is insane.
It's a nutty little thing. I mean, it's a good thing. Like, it's not, it's not like a negative, but
yeah, it's just a crazy thing to see.
People in the audience, if you don't know what this process is, essentially, so sometimes in a cow's stomach, it can like build up with gas and they can't like release it. It's kind of like if you have a big giant gassy fart and your big giant round tummy can't release it. What they do is the farmer takes this big, like, it looks like a fucking railroad spike, and they fucking stick it to the cow like a goddamn EpiPen.
They screw it somehow. They screw it into the cow. It's so weird.
Actually, that is what they do. Yeah, they stick it in there, and then they screw it in like they're a fucking lump of wood, and then
they're literally
like
just
somehow
mining sap.
It somehow it allows the methane or whatever gas to get out of the cow.
Have you seen the ones where they set the gas on fire too?
No, I haven't.
There's ones where they'll like hold up a lighter as the gas is being released, and it looks like the cow's a flamethrower. I don't think you should do that, and that's probably very bad, but it was entertaining.
Probably not.
But yeah, there's
so
just a whole lot of things that need to be fixed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, and always be sure to degas your cows because they will explode.
Yeah, they will. They can die. It is good for the cow, so don't think that like screwing your cow is bad. It's a very good thing.
Yeah, it's a lot of farmers screw their cows.
It's a very, very good thing for the cow. It's a very good thing for you because that means that the cow
is properly screwed.
It's properly screwed in a happier little animal. So
happy heifer,
yeah,
so to speak.
Yep. We can go to the topic that you want to talk about briefly, because we talked about NASCAR.
Yeah.
So recently, which I think it was yesterday, actually,
yesterday.
as of recording this, it really should be you talking about this, but I'm going to do it anyway.
May 21st.
The May 21st, Mr. Kyle Busch died of a sinus infection in the brain, and it was very I mean, I don't know anything about NASCAR. Eric will get there in a second.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of crazy how I mean, I told Eric about this. My coworker got the exact same thing that Kyle did. The little sinus infection in the brain, and the reason why he didn't die was because they caught it early enough. And I guess with Kyle, they didn't. And that's why. Because what can happen, this can happen to anyone, by the way. So this is another fear that you can have for the rest of your life. What can happen is you can get like a sinus infection and it can spread up to your brain. If you don't catch it fast enough, then it can be lethal. You just straight up die. So, and again, it can't happen to anyone. You just got to get really unlucky. And that's what happened to my coworker. He had to get brain surgery. It was not fun. Dude, getting brain surgery sounds like the most fucking terrifying thing I've ever heard. Like that is actually horrifying, getting brain surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Like going under and not knowing if you're gonna wake up. Like that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, that's scary.
There is so many, like, I know like neurosurgeons are like the best in their field and they're like just like actual saints, but
they gotta have a bad day every once in a while.
like one day they're gonna have just a bad day. You know, they're humans, they make mistakes.
I'm pretty good at Overwatch, but I sometimes still get stomped. You know, it just happens.
Yeah, it just depends on, you know, what kind of Overwatch game you're having.
Yeah, exactly. As you're doing brain surgery.
Yeah, it's just really scary. I hope to God I never have to get a brain surgery, because holy, that would be scary. But yeah, so yeah, he died from that sinus infection, from what I'm told and what I've read. And I don't know much about him, so I'll let Eric kind of talk about him, because he's the one that wanted to do this.
Yeah. So yesterday, I guess like early on, there was news that Kyle Busch wasn't going to be making it to this weekend's race, and that he was hospitalized. And I didn't see that news. You know, I love NASCAR, but I don't really follow it that closely. It's kind of sad to watch a race all by yourself. I wish I had friends to do that. But I was just scrolling through YouTube, and I saw that NASCAR had made a community post that Kyle Busch had died at 41. And that was the last driver that I could have imagined to have like died. You know, I personally have never been like a Kyle Busch fan, but like the impact that he has or had on the sport is like just like it really is like just it's like the loss of
quantifiable.
Yeah, it's like the loss of Earnhardt, I would imagine. It's what a lot of people are saying. Like, he brought so much to the sport, you know, like being the heel. Both of them were, and they made the sport more compelling because of it. But not only were they just like the big bad guy of the track, they were both incredible. And Kyle especially is the winningest driver in the history of NASCAR. He has the most wins ever at I think it's 234 career wins. And it's so fucking many throughout.
That's a lot of turning left.
Yeah, throughout all of NASCAR's divisions, he's amassed 234 career wins, and that's just insane. His legacy will always be tied to every track he's won. He is a fantastic driver, but what makes this another level of tragic is that his son, I think he just turned 11, I think, and he is like an up and coming driver. And what's so sad and tragic about this is that like Kyle was there, you know, to like, you know, be the fucking sweet ass dad who knew what the hell to do, because he was fucking banger driver. And now
he was the NASCAR driver. He was Mr. NASCAR.
And yeah, he was Mr. John NASCAR. And it's incredibly fucked up and tragic that he's no longer going to have that.
So the only thing I know about NASCAR is from Cars. Is this like, to put it in Cars terms, is this like losing Lightning McQueen at the height of his career? Or not quite that? Or is this losing the king? Is this like the king spinning out?
Well, losing the king would be losing Richard Petty, which honestly I wouldn't have expected way before Kyle Busch, but it would be like that. It would be like, actually no, it would be like if Jackson Storm died. Except for the fact, but
Jackson Storm was a good person.
No, well, he was an asshole, and that's the character that he cultivated. Because there's a lot about Kyle Busch that I've learned over the past day. He started in NASCAR at like 16 years old, or like started racing, like he was on the map at like 16 years old. So he was well known for just like, you know, his hot-headed attitude and just being just saying what was on his mind in like post-race interviews and stuff. So that's he kind of became like the heel of NASCAR. But over time, as he grew as a human being, he started a family and stuff. He became just like a guy you can root for. He became a full mature human being, and that kind of changed the way people looked at him. God, it's just fucking crazy. Like it's very selfish in a way, but like to me it's just weird the effect that it has on me as a someone who again never really cared about his career that much, just knew that he was really good. It's weird because today just feels empty and somber, and like it's
just, like you lost a good friend.
I'm sure other people have experienced this, and it's just weird. It's like when someone that you don't even know has died, you can feel that the world changes in a way, and it fucking sucks.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, I know almost nothing about NASCAR, but yeah, that's it's just like the fact that I mean, we don't know if he was having like bad symptoms before this, but like just him being alive and well, probably not even a week ago.
He won his last race a week ago. Like he was, it's just fucking crazy.
Like he wins, his Piston Cup, and then he comes back. He's gone now, and that's just crazy to me. Yeah. No, it's, and if like again, what just happened was because I have some knowledge of this because of my coworker. It seems like it came down to whether they could catch it or not, and I guess they just didn't. Yeah. Which is a real shame.
It's just crazy how fast it happened. Like, yeah, you get news that he won't be making the race, which is crazy enough because he would fucking race any race that he could, and so he was missing that. So it must have been something serious. And then hours later, he's dead. It's just like, yeah, it's so nuts. Hard. It just like, this doesn't fucking feel real. It's just crazy. With Dale Earnhardt, it's kind of different, like, because with his death, it's so like final. You can pinpoint the exact moment that it all ends. It's so tangible. It's there. With Kyle Busch, it's just like he's there, and then this next second he's not, and there's so many like questions, and
that's the
so
thing,
many
though,
things
like,
to wonder
one
about.
day, like today you're here, but then like tomorrow you could just be fucking gone.
Yeah,
like you're gone. Like there's nothing else to it. Like
and the universe doesn't care how many NASCAR wins you have.
I'm not gonna obviously mention his name, but like that one kid from our high school that passed away not too long ago, that we both knew. He was around, and then he's just not. Yeah, like that's just fucking weird. Nuts. I feel like most people think of death like this gradual thing. You go from like old age or something. You die at like 80. Your body's slowly just giving out.
Yeah, like you fade away.
And then eventually you just kind of fade away and go. But sometimes
it just happens.
Like more often than not, you're just gone, and that's it. Which is. Someone decides today's your day, and that's what happens. But yeah, it turbo sucks. I mean, it sucks when anyone dies, especially someone who's seems to be very influential, like Mr. Busch Light.
There's one thing that I will be excited to see. I will be following his son's career, because that's his legacy right there.
It's like a fucking Spider-Man origin story right there.
It's just hard. It's hard to find words for it, really. Just like how weird and shocking of a development this is. It's just it's weird. Like it
is weird.
I don't know how to really, because
it's hard to just wrap your mind around.
Because like
at first,
a lot of people, and I thought this before Kyle died, is like I thought that NASCAR was not compelling because Dale Earnhardt had died, and NASCAR had lost the person that had made it so fun to watch. Now I realize it's just his legacy overshadowed what was going on so much. It's like Kyle Busch was right there making every race very entertaining. It sucks that, for me and others, it sucks that the only way we can appreciate what he brought only after he's died. I guess that's just kind of the way some things are.
Yeah, I mean, you don't realize what you have until it's gone. That's kind of the moral of the story.
Bit of a real episode. It's a bit a heavy first 35 minutes of the podcast.
It is. That's a very, very heavy. We've talked a lot about heavy shit.
Let's get back to jokes. Let's get back
to the funnies. Let's talk about the Amazing Digital Circus.
Yes, please. Yes, that's what we need.
We're transitioning from this heavy shit to the Amazing Digital Circus.
It's what Kyle would have wanted.
Yeah, I mean it's still a very depressing show. You got to have a high IQ to understand it.
Right? Yeah. There's very deep themes that you might not pick up on.
So,
like, I don't know if you guys know this, but Jax has depression. You just don't understand Jax, dude. You just don't get it.
He's such a complicated character.
He's not cringe. He's an ubu bean.
Layered.
He was hurt, dude. He was hurt in the past.
Dude,
this is coping.
Okay, so, all right, I want to set the stage here. So the reason why I want to talk about this show is because I don't know how long, it might have been a week ago now, or almost a week ago. The final episode for the Amazing Digital Circus got leaked somewhere. I don't know where. A bunch of rogue people just spoiling it. Luckily, I have avoided spoilers for it. Like, I haven't really heard much about it.
Yeah, me neither.
It's so fucking stupid. The fandom, I hate saying the word fandom, but I don't know really any other word. The fandom, the fan base got really upset at Gooseworks for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why.
You mean to tell me the Amazing Digital Circus fandom is mad at Goose? What?
Yeah,
they're stupid children. What?
They were mad at Gooseworks because they were like, "Why are you not doing anything about the final episode being leaked? Like, this is terrible. Like, why is this happening?" And then Goose literally was like, "Oh well."
That's literally the Streisand effect, though. If Goose tried to do something about it, that would put a million more eyes on it.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck do you want her to do?
Yeah, there's nothing she can do to, mitigate the situation at all. And that, okay.
I want everything about the Amazing Digital Circus off the internet right now.
And this kind of leads me to the topic that I wanted to talk about, and it's just the fandom's fan base. Sorry. This is the fan base's treatment of Goose and how fucking awful they have treated this person.
I have so much respect for Goose for actively standing up for herself and hating the community.
Because she actually fucking hates her fans.
You have no idea how much respect I have for that, because if your fan base is fucking toxic and terrible, you don't have to appreciate them.
Yeah. And they get so for people who don't know, the Amazing Digital Circus, it has a very toxic. I mean, it's a glitch show, so it's gonna have a very annoying, cringe, toxic fandom.
It's a lot of middle school girls with eating disorders and stuff, and they are some petty bitches.
Or it's 30-year-olds with short hair, girls with eating disorders. The leftist network.
The leftist scum enjoy this.
But yeah, I remember there was a whole controversy about how Goose said that Jax and Pomni were the main characters of the show.
Oh my god, what?
And people got really upset about it, really upset. It's just the way people treat Goose, it's just so unbelievably disrespectful.
Yeah.
And it's insane. People just constantly shipping the characters and getting mad when the ships don't happen.
You didn't write the show like I wanted? What the fuck?
It's gotten to the point where she's been I want nothing to do with this show ever again after this fucking ends.
Fucking fair. Yeah. I wouldn't.
She wants to completely forget this ever fucking happened, which is
so tragic.
Such a that is so unbelievably tragic, because you have made an actual good show. I don't care what anyone, most people who say the show is bad haven't even seen it. The show is pretty good. It's not perfect or anything, but it's a very good show.
I have complaints, but it's still fun to watch. Nowhere
it's still
near
a good
as
show.
bad as Has Been Hotel.
No, it's
that's how I can describe it. Not as bad as Has Been Hotel.
I wouldn't even like. It's not even a bad. Like I would call Has Been Hotel a bad show. I wouldn't call The Amazing Digital Circus a bad show.
Yeah, no,
like
they're two sides of the same coin.
It's just so tragic that like she created something that she's very passionate about and that she cares about a lot, and she put a lot of effort in creating the story and the characters, and making this whole thing happen, making this show. Hiring all these making these fucking beautiful animation. God, have you seen the difference between episode 1 and like episode
crazy.
8? It's fucking nuts. Like the show looks incredible. It looks amazing. And like doing all this work and you get so burnt out by not the show, but the response to the show.
Yeah.
It is so tragic.
Watching the show is fun, but engaging with it is just fucking nightmare.
Yeah, just watching the show casually is super enjoyable. I would recommend anyone to watch it. Well, maybe not anyone, but it's got to be an acquired taste. And Eric and I are avid Has Been Hotel fans, so obviously we'd like it.
Yeah.
It's just that's where what I want to talk about is just how terribly. I mean, I haven't been like keeping tabs on it. I just know that this is stuff that Goose has been feeling, and she's been, actively telling the fans like, "Fuck you. I don't want anything to do with you."
Yeah.
It's like I want to be done with this show so badly.
It's just so fucking. I hate it.
And when the show ends, like when the finale got leaked or whatever. Like she just didn't care at that point.
Like yeah, it's so deflating, dude. Like
yeah,
it's dude. It's such an unfortunate thing. Like such an enjoyable product was made, but it's
I doubt like I really don't think she'll be making another project for a very long time after this.
Yeah,
because just how terrible, and it makes me worried for like other shows like Gameoverse, whatever. It makes me concerned for shows like that because The Amazing Digital Circus only lasted 2 years. And it got this bad. If like other shows like Gaslight District or Gameoverse, like if they last even longer, what's gonna happen? Like I don't want other creatives to be demoralized because of how fucking terrible Glitch fans are.
Like I'm trying to like figure out what is the cause of these awful fan bases, and I just don't understand, because like my first connection is like just I just don't even fucking know. I don't know where this comes from. Is it literally just because it's free to watch?
It's hard to explain like the people.
I don't know, because like especially with Gameoverse, I highly doubt most of the fans even know who the fuck Ross O'Donovan is. So like it like most of these rabid fan bases aren't like indie animation fans from like years ago. These are like new people. So like it's not an inherent like toxic fan base thing from these people. These are new people coming in and just being absolute troglodytes. And where are they coming from is my fucking question.
Tumblr. It's Tumblr.
I'm looking at Glitch right now. Like it's especially like murder drones and stuff. Like I think it just
oh my god,
it just hits that exact perfect autistic bone. Like
it's really just a bunch of autistic people just coming in and just hyper fixating on one thing about the show and then freaking out whenever it's like attacked or in their eyes.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
It's like, you guys aren't shipping the funny bunny. The funny bunny isn't canon.
Okay, can we just talk for a second? Ship names make me want to actually just put a gun in my mouth. I'm just gonna look up right now Amazing Digital Circus ship names, and we're just gonna rate these real quick.
Yeah,
because I cannot believe that people take this shit seriously.
The funny bunny.
It's so much. It gets worse, dude. It gets so much fucking worse.
I know it gets worse. And people use these names like unironically.
They actually think this shit is like fucking something. Like they thought they cooked with this shit.
Yeah. God, I hope if we ever make a show one day, I hope it's
oh my. Okay, so here's just. I'm on fandom.com right now. big
Oh,
whoop
God.
that it makes me want to die. I looked up Amazing Digital Circus ship names, and I went to fandom, and I looked up the first ship name. It's called Caged Carnival. Now, I want you to take a guess who these two people are. When you think of Caged Carnival, who do you think it is? This is the first thing that comes up on fandom.
Okay. Well, I assume Carnival is Kane,
Mhm,
and Caged. Fuck. It's probably like some obscure fucking side character from the show. It's probably like Gummy Goo or some shit.
It's actually from Deltarune, the completely different game. It's Jevil. Deltarune. Are you fucking serious? You people are shipping characters that not only aren't in the same universe, but you could do that, whatever, draw some art. But this shows up as the first thing? Are you serious?
It all comes back to Undertale at some point.
And then right under this, it's Kane Tenna. It's Kane and Tenna. Are you fucking serious? Dude, Undertale. Oh, no. It all started at Undertale, dude. It all started at Undertale.
That is where it started. Toby Fox fucking ruined the internet.
Toby Fox is the patient zero for cringe.
He ruined the internet.
Oh, he started
forever. Because did Undertale come out before the Has-Been Hotel pilot?
Yeah, it came out.
Or was it
2014?
Undertale's that old? No way. No way Undertale's that old.
Oh, September 15th, 2015. It came out way before Has-Been Hotel.
Yeah. So Undertale was actually the patient zero for just and it just spiraled from there.
Yeah. It's literally just from day one, it's just these fucking termites. Because Undertale is great too. And so is Deltarune, but it's all these fucking termites coming in and just ruining the foundation here. It's just biting away everything.
It just snowballs into like Undertale, and then like Has-Been Hotel, and then what's another like autistic game, like video game?
Fuck. Let me look.
I almost said Hollow Knight.
Sonic.
I don't.
Definitely Sonic.
Well, okay, maybe Sonic is patient zero at that.
Because it's a different kind of cringe. It's a completely different kind of cringe.
Yeah, because Sonic cringe is like kind of funny.
Yeah, it's like Sonic cringe is like sexually charged, I would say.
It's sexually charged and kind of funny.
But like Undertale, Deltarune cringe is more of like a juvenile type of like undeveloped autism type of cringe that's just like unbearable. And I can say this because I used to be like this, and thinking about it makes me want to shiver. So like I'm fully able to make fun of these people, but I think
my favorite. I'm Eric. I'm in 8th grade. Have you heard of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Yeah.
Have you heard of
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Oh man, we need to talk about 8th grade. We need to talk about middle school Eric.
I'm not ready for that yet.
Point on the podcast. We need to talk about
episode 100. Episode 100. I'll talk about
episode 100. We'll talk about middle school Eric.
There's things that I am not ready to dig back up.
Fair enough. Well, we'll get there at like episode 30. We'll probably have like Beyonce on the podcast by then.
That would be cool.
Okay, pretty sick.
I just want to say, fuck you, fandom. I looked up names of ships. Literally, all of these are for either characters from other universes or fucking side characters. I don't give a shit. Okay, I found it. Thank you, Google AI, for just giving it to me. Okay. So, of course, Funny Bunny is Pomni and Jax. Fucking atrocious. I hate that so much. I just don't get, like, okay, I get the need, but I also don't get it. I get the need to categorize your favorite ship that you just can't let go or stop thinking about. But like, what pisses me off is like just imagining some kid coming up with this and like closing their eyes and smirking a little bit, like, yeah, that was good.
Puts up their glasses. It does like the anime thing where it just like
glints a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've also got Jester Doll for Pomni and Ragatha, which just saying that made me just invert a little bit.
Yeah, I threw up in my mouth a little bit.
I just hate these. And then of course
I'm seeing Bluetooth.
I was just looking at that, yeah. It's so fucking dumb.
Which if you guys haven't known, Bluetooth is Kane, which because he has the teeth. and the moon
because it's
the
blue.
moon.
Yeah, so this is like just a caliber. Oh, okay. What really bothers me is abstragedy for Gangle and Zubul. And it's just you really thought you cooked there. You really thought you did something, and it's just fucking. It just makes.
What
me
would
cringe.
we be called? What would our ship name be?
If you come up with it, it's going to be the name of the episode.
Oh fuck, we gotta. Shit. Okay, I gotta think of that. It's all right. You're gonna have to edit a little bit out. Snapple. Oh my god, it might be Snapple.
Snapple. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's Snapple. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, well.
It is. Well, I don't think we can.
Now the thumbnail,
I don't know if
I have to draw you pregnant and me holding you from behind.
No.
You're holding a little baby. It's got some of both of our features mixed in. Oh, I've got so many ideas.
You really don't have to do that.
But the best part, though, is that it's going to have that name and thumbnail, and then the first 35 minutes is us talking about capitalism and death.
Yeah, they got to skip around to find that part.
Just get to it already.
Yeah.
Someone out there, please, if you know us well enough, or if you think you know us well enough, please write a fan fiction about the two of us just having passionate love. I would giggle and kick my feet just having to read that on the podcast. That would be so funny.
The funniest thing ever.
Just imagine, right? Imagine we read our lines, and then that creates assets for anyone to make animated fucking little shorts.
Oh my god, animated shorts.
We just officially voice act our own gay fan fictions.
I would probably cream in my pants if I saw someone animate my character. Like if I saw like a fan of the show like actually animating my character because they want to. I'd probably cream in my pants.
Yeah, I think if someone actually made like a fan animation of something, I would probably like shed an actual tear. Because like
I would probably
putting in that much effort just for us is just like unimaginable.
Yeah. I would probably send them like a thank you card and some fucking flowers or something.
on that card, there's like a little dried spot of your jizz, like a little scratch and sniff.
I'll send them I'll send them like a $15 like Buffalo Wild Wings gift card.
It's like Fregley's note where they're holding it.
Oh my god!
Is your dried cum?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. If anyone in the audience knows how to animate and they want to take a crack at animating our very complex characters, go for it.
I will say, every time I draw the thumbnail, I always prefer to draw your character.
Because my character's fun to draw.
Yeah, he's just circles basically. Like the hardest part of drawing a character is like the head. And like with yours, it's a floating head. So if I draw it too big, I can just fucking resize it, and you couldn't even tell because there's no neck. And he's super easy to draw. And then you've got mine, which is a fucking skeleton. And skulls are stupid to draw. Yep. You can probably tell in the thumbnail that I completely forgot how to draw.
Dude, I've kept like thinking about this. Like the hoodie that my character wears. I want that as an actual tangible hoodie in my room. And the thing is, I don't know how to make it properly. Like I don't know where to go to even make that, because it's not like just like a design that's just slapped on a hoodie. I want the entire hoodie to be
that's like a full custom thing. It's
a full custom. Money. I know. I want a full custom hoodie, and it's going to be insanely expensive.
I'm not even kidding. You could probably take that to like a fursuit designer. Like they could probably do that.
You might, maybe they might be able to. Yeah, it's just gonna be it would be so expensive because it would be the entire hoodie, not just like one little like a logo slapped on it.
Yeah, it's like 5 different colors.
And like my dream, if we ever had the opportunity to sell merch and it would actually make us money, I would absolutely have like a limited time run of that hoodie.
And then
I think that'd be incredible.
And then I have one as well, and it's just blue with black stripes down. It's just so lame and underwhelming.
and I make mine white and gold. So then it's the little. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cut that out.
Yeah, cut that out. No, I have merch plans. It's just people need to watch our stuff. Hey, you in the audience, you need to show us some love and send this video to every person you've ever met in your life, and then even if they only listen to a little bit, that makes us look good.
Also, that reminds me, for people who only watch on YouTube, we are on Spotify. If you want to watch, if you want to listen, we'll go into work or something. If you if you just want to pop in your earbuds and listen to us, we are on Spotify. So if you want to give that a listen, I don't know any of our numbers on there. That's Hunter's forte, but
they're not great. I will say I think most of that is because I label the podcast as explicit, and I'm pretty sure if I didn't do that, we'd get a lot more views. But I don't want to be a big old fat liar,
Yeah. Well,
but maybe I will.
We'll stop marking them, and then also we've got this cool little shout out. So I guess we'll have to see how our Spotify's kicking after that. But
yeah,
we are on there. Videos go up on YouTube first because I'm the one who edits them.
And then I've been getting better with like uploading them the same day on Spotify. But yeah,
and then it's a whole nother thing of me recognizing that and then pasting the link into the description.
Because I forget to tell you, but I also don't think you want me to like text you every fucking time we release an episode like, hey, I did this.
Well, if you want to, it'd be helpful.
Maybe I'll start sending it to you. Maybe
this company would work better if you just like cooperated with me, dude.
Yeah, maybe
if you just told me something every once in a while, maybe we could get off the ground.
Yeah, maybe we'll streamline optimizations and
you can hire someone for that.
Resync our synergies to optimize workflow in the workforce and business. We're just bouncing from topic to topic. Fuck the Amazing Digital Circus fandom. By the way,
stupid fandom for a terrible show. We will be seeing it in theaters, though.
Yeah, we will be. And oh man, that's gonna be a whole episode in itself. I hope something goes wrong. Entire episode.
I would accept anything that happens except for the roof caving in or the theater getting shot up, which I think could be a possibility. But yeah, I'll wear my bulletproof vest.
That's not out of the realm of possibility. I feel like
we could go to the fucking Amazing Digital Circus and never come back. So I don't know.
We abstracted.
We're lying there, bleeding out, and we're dude, I'm abstracting.
Our corpses we're just lying there, just bleeding out profusely.
But then it's like in it's like in the SpongeBob movie where when their tear forms a little love heart, and save the day. For us, our pooling blood forms a little heart, and then that turns off the projector, and then the Amazing Digital Circus stops, and then the shooter goes away. His vision is based on the Amazing Digital Circus.
Just to be clear, we are not joking about a theater getting shot up. That is not what we're with.
I'm honestly just coping with my fear of that happening.
Yeah, no,
that might.
It could. It is the first movie where I've been a little afraid to go because, who knows? I
hope it's a disaster in a fun way. Like, because if my experience gets ruined, like whatever, I can just watch it again on YouTube. But like, I'm mostly going there for the people watching and the experience of just being there.
Yeah, I hope it's interesting.
I hope it's good. But seeing as how Jax is like all over the posters, I don't think it's gonna be for me because I hate Jax. I hope they do is in the they have all of this like Jax themed marketing, and then in like 3 minutes into the movie he just gets like turned into dust or something.
Yeah, he just fucking dies.
They have like, the movie switches to live action and it's cartel footage of Michael Kovac getting his head chopped off. They just actually fucking kill him.
Actually executed for the movie.
What would actually make me like cream in my pants is if they like get out and it switches to live action. I think that would be fucking crazy.
That would be pretty nuts. Yeah,
I would love to see that.
Do you okay? We're gonna talk about the show a little bit. Do you think that they're actually gonna escape do you think the show's gonna end on a good note or a bad note?
I think it's gonna end on a very bad note, but
I feel like the show is just gonna end in a really depressing way.
Yeah, it's gonna be traumatizing, dude. I'm gonna walk out of the theater with tears in my eyes. The Amazing Digital Circus ending literally destroyed me. I bet, God, dude.
Yeah.
I can't wait to have that be the only thing I see for weeks.
Yeah,
I couldn't handle the Amazing Digital Circus ending, dude.
Oh,
it was so too much.
Tragic. It was the most tragic thing ever.
I'm traumatized.
I can't wait to look over at you while we're watching the movie, and there's just tears coming down your cheeks. Yeah. There's just actual tears fucking forming.
It's like the Always Sunny meme. It's like I get it.
Oh yeah, the Danny DeVito. Yeah. Yeah, it's that.
I get Jax. It all
Jax
makes sense
fucking explodes. you just start crying,
and then he explodes into a bunch of little pickle Jaxes. Hey, Pommy, I turned myself into a pickle. I'm Pickle Jax.
Pickle Jax.
No, that I would like that. I would like if they turned him into a pickle.
That would be funny. You know, we need we'll get a Jax spin-off show.
Episode 8, Pickle Jax.
And it's just Rick and Morty.
It's a fucking pickle.
Oh, no, we're full of jokes. We're full of jokes.
Full of sillies today.
Yeah.
I've got one more little thing to touch on a little bit.
Okay.
Just something. Well, I've got many things actually. Hold on. Okay, so I love animals. I think animals are great. If I had if I had the patience for it, I would be a conservationist or something. But I don't, so I won't be. But I have nothing but the utmost respect for people who do that. What is just so beautiful about living on this planet is the ability for us to coexist. You know, for humans and animals to walk side by side in a respectful way, you know, and the world is balanced in both ways. But you know how like some animals are more naturally friendly towards humans and all that?
Yeah.
Nothing makes me more angry than when that has like historically been exploited. Like the extinction of the dodo bird makes me so angry, because the whole reason it went extinct is because it was just so friendly that people were just like, okay, it's so easy to kill these things, let's just do it then. And they had mountains of fucking just dead dodos for no fucking reason other than because they were just they were too stupid. And it's like, this entire creature is gone just because people of old were fucking stupid. That's most like endangered or extinct animals. It's just I hate just the blatant disrespect that mostly rich people have for wildlife. Like big game hunters are the scum of the earth. They're the fucking worst people to ever walk. Like
gross. Gross people.
Imagine shooting just a majestic creature that's minding its own fucking business, and then posting up with it like, oh, look at this is so cool. I have 2 elephant tusks now. I just killed a mother elephant. Are you proud of me? I'm gonna grind the elephant tusk powder into dust so my cock can work. That's rhinos. It's just like
that's probably what it is. Yeah.
No, literally, like fucking. I think it was like white rhinos or some shit were hunted to extinction because fucking stupid ass Chinese people thought that rhino dust fucking made your cock work, and it's fucking it's genuinely retarded. I hate. Yeah. I hate the people of old. Like I hate history. You know,
there's only,
I fucking hate history so much because it's just full of stupid people who are awful human beings.
There's only like 2 white rhinos that exist right now, I believe.
Yeah, there's 2 females.
Both of them are female.
But
so there's never going to be more.
There is possibly hope. because they have
Really?
frozen rhino sperm, so it's possible that they could get off the ground. But I'm not a fucking zoologist or whatever. I don't know the logistics of that.
I'm not an expert in rhino semen.
Yeah,
so
but
I just don't really.
They have that, so it's potentially possible to get them up off the ground. It's so hard to like get an endangered species back up to being normal, but no one should ever stop trying. You know, it's
well, I think you mentioned the dodo. I think we have kind of learned from our mistakes, because like in Florida with the manatees, like we don't, it's actually illegal to even like touch them. Like you can't. Yeah,
and there's
you
a lot of,
cannot touch them.
There's a lot of great steps towards, you know, keeping wildlife away from people and keeping them out of harm's way, but there's still so much left to do. There's so much damage that has been done throughout history that might not be fixable, but I have nothing but the highest respect for people who try. Like there's
it's great.
It's an incredible thing that people are doing, trying to bring these extinct animals, or on the brink of extinction animals, and trying to bring them back, like those blue macaws, you know, those are
Rio birds.
Yeah, the Rio birds. They're not doing great, but there's attempts to try and to get them back. And there's dude, I could really, I've been huge into this whole thing. Like do you know Alveus, the animal sanctuary?
Alveus?
Yeah.
Maybe if you kept explaining it.
It's an animal sanctuary, and it's just this. Did you watch the video from Charlie? This is from years ago, where he was like meeting a bunch of animals.
No, I didn't. I did not.
Well, it was there for people who have seen that.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yep, I know what this is. Yep.
Yeah, and so Maya just did a TED Talk, and it's really fucking cool. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's a really, really great thing. But it's just so cool. And like if I had the money for it, I would donate to this shit constantly. But like, what is so fucking cool is Jacksepticeye was touring it like a couple days ago. He like donated $100,000 to it, and that is just like the coolest thing that you could do with your platform. Awesome. More streamers
out of his
do
own
that.
pocket. Like I appreciate that. Like he didn't ask his audience to donate. It was just him that donated. You know.
Yeah, and it's fucking cool. And and the reason why I bring this up is because they're doing a like endangered wolf like breeding program to try and bring them back, and that is just like the coolest fucking thing that could be happening. Like it's so fucking cool. And more shit. Like the whole model of Alveus should be the groundwork for quote unquote animal entertainment or animal education going forward, because like you can visit it right now online, but you can't actually go there, but you can learn all about these animals. You can learn why they're there, why it's important to keep them safe, keep them in our world. It's such a cool thing, and it's these animals are being helped, and they're reaching so many people without ever actually meeting them. And it's like I think if zoos want to keep existing, they should be doing that, because it's nowhere near as bad, but much in the same way that factory farming is one of humanity's biggest sins. Zoos are fucked up and need to, for the most part. Of course, good things happen in zoos too.
I think the zoos, for the most part, try to accommodate the animals' needs as well as they can, and as well as they should. But
what I'm also saying though is that they can continue to do these good things without having people actually visit, because no matter what good they're doing for those animals, it's still fundamentally not good for them to be constantly stimulated by people looking at them and tapping the glass and fucking, just being around them. So having basically the same experience that you can see for free at any time online without ever disturbing the animals once, I think it's a model that zoos and like education centers should kind of look towards doing, because I think for the animals, that's it's the best of both worlds. You get to see them and learn about them, but you're also not disturbing them, and their recovery or whatever is completely undisturbed.
I remember when our local zoo had a stingray thing, and you got to touch them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they got rid of that. It's kind of fucked up if you really think about it. It's kind of fucked up if you start thinking in your little brain about it. Because like, imagine you're just kind of getting touched all the time.
Well, to be fair, I think most rays do like that. Like there's plenty of clips of rays just like enjoying playing with people, and that's cool, you know. But as a whole, zoos shouldn't really still exist the way they do, and just a lot more can be done towards protecting animals, and the Trump administration sure isn't helping on that front. I'll tell you what.
Oh, for sure. They got T1 mobile devices to make. What do you mean they don't care? They don't give a shit about the animals.
They don't care about the animals or the planet or anything beyond the future of AI.
Of AI and tech and all that. Yeah, it fucking sucks.
Fuck the planet. Yeah. We've got Grok we can talk to. You could have an epic vulgar roast from Grok.
We need Grok in our lives, not tigers, not leopards, not guinea pigs. You know,
not trees or clean water. Fuck that. I need to be making thumbnails, so I need Grok. Yep. So like, you know, because I'll cut this part out, but I actually generate all of our thumbnails. I don't waste time drawing that shit. Like really? I actually put it in Natalia's drawings, and then I have it generate.
For anyone in the audience, that's a joke. We do not use AI.
If you want to believe that, yeah, it's a joke.
We're not okay. we're not losers like Papa Meat.
Yeah. Okay. But we're just gonna keep on going. This I want to talk about this for a second. Yeah, we do not use AI in any thumbnails. I do not ever plan to. Even if every second image on Google is a fucking AI generated image, I'll never ever use them. But yeah, okay, what I want to talk about for a second is small YouTube channels, because there's people just like us with a dream, just trying to make people laugh. But I can't take them seriously when all of their thumbnails are AI generated. Like I'm
actually so true.
Like yeah, and it's like, I don't care how funny or talented of a performer you are, all of your shit is AI generated. So why should I give them the time of day? And I get it, you know, not everyone has the benefit of not only having a talented person on the podcast, but also having a talented friend who's better than the person on the podcast. So we're in a bit of
that's me, by the way.
Yeah. So we're in a bit of a fortunate situation, but it still makes me so sad to see so many small channels use AI thumbnails, because I'm sure they make at least decent stuff, you know, not as good as us, but like at least decent stuff.
Obviously. I think we're the king. I think we're kind of the king of small YouTubers.
I really think so, because we're not fucking using AI, and it made me so upset that I actually put in the in our description that this channel uses no generative AI for visual assets and never will, and I will keep that promise for the rest of my life. It is just fucked. AI does not. I
agree with that too. Because you know I'm not gonna fucking Spotify just is gonna be adding some AI stuff soon. Ooh. And I run the Spotify shit. I'm not gonna add no AI to you know. I don't even know how that would even work.
You create a fucking AI remix where it turns us into like Drake and Rihanna or something.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Kind of sick, actually.
Yeah, no, I won't do any of that. Cause fuck AI. It's nothing good about it. Never will be anything good about it.
It just cheapens all the work. Like my
generative AI, I guess. Generative AI. Yep.
Like my thumbnails aren't perfect, but they've got that human made charm. You know, it's got a charm that no other small channel has, because I crafted them. I took hours out of my day to draw these, and I'll continue to with a smile on my face, because I know the alternative is dog shit. So, we'll just
Yep.
keep on trucking.
Yeah, and we will keep on giving you the best podcast we know how to make, and that is no easy task.
Yep.
ladies
And
gentlemen.
the
That
next
is no easy
episode,
task.
the next episode will be dismantling the patriarchy.
Yep. I like how I like the structure of this episode where it went from death and capitalism to the Amazing Digital Circus to animal abuse and just and just like
It's probably
hating AI.
Yeah, it's probably the deepest and most like emotionally mature episode we've had so far.
Yeah, probably, yeah. No, it's.
I bet you guys didn't even know we were capable of such high thought.
Yeah, no. One day it's just gonna be completely serious the entire way through, and it's gonna be a fucking jarring episode.
So it's like a 4-hour episode where we just talk about literature and academia.
Yeah. But anyway, I think that's where we can end it. Fuck AI, fuck the Amazing Digital Circus fandom, fuck the Trump administration. They're all kind of the same.
Mm-hmm.
And
evil gremlins.
yeah, we will talk to you guys in episode 16 when that comes out. Yep. Anyway, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
First to trolls, peace to everybody else. See ya.
Oh man, over already? I wish there was a way to watch more. Ooh, there is! Oh my gosh!